What's going on, Paisano? This is V here, coming at you. I'm in Florida. I'm actually in Florida visiting my father, about my family here, and look at this puppy. Look how cute this puppy is. It fits in my hand. The dog fits in my hand, Paisanos. Anyway, how's it going, everybody? I now have the ability to record video when I'm not at my house, which is kind of cool, and talk about a bunch of cards in the market. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, like button, and comment down below. Comment question of the day. Okay? What cards are you working on right now? I know I've been asking this common question sporadically, the same question, but I really want to know because I feel like as time goes on, we change in what we're interested in. We change in the cards we like. We change in what we want to go forth and picking up. Whether it's dual terminal cards, ultimate rares, prismatics, whatever it is, we change that dynamic sporadically because we're always focusing on different variances of the market. And there's so much to focus on. Like Brionic, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, coming out of Duel Terminal 1 with a $45 market price. Well, the current value of the card is roughly around almost near $85. I really don't know why Piranha went up in value other than the fact that Ice Barriers are getting a starter deck, and I guess everyone's really excited about the starter deck, I guess. But it's just so weird to see this card just randomly go, oh yeah, Ice Barriers, and then it becomes money. I don't understand it. With that said, I bought this card a long time ago. I made a market watch talking about this card a long time ago, and how a lot of these cards, any Ice Barrier cards, dual terminal, are just good buys. I mean, there's nothing wrong with going in and picking up Ice Barrier cards. Looking at other Ice Barrier cards like Trisha, that's another card that's a crazy high amount of money. Dual terminal Trisha, the Ice Barrier, with a current $178 market price, is almost near $400. $400 for Trishula. That's insane. We also have Destiny Draw. Now, this is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Day promo. This is for the for anyone out there playing speed duels. It has a $2 market price, and it's almost clean off the market. I mean, you got unlimited listing roughly around $5. You got placed at that, by the way. The next one's about $7, then $10, and good luck finding Destiny Draw from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Day promos. These are the kind of things I'm talking about with you guys constantly. Yu-Gi-Oh! Character card in speed duels, which almost nobody really plays. It's hard to find that you only can get in one day in the April Yu-Gi-Oh! Day promo. They only had it once. And this is what we have here, guys. And this is something I think a lot of people are just not realizing. That even though whether you like speed duels or you don't like speed duels, there is value in speed duel cards. Whether you like it or don't like it, it means nothing. Hey, I guarantee you, a lot of you guys out there will go, I don't like dual terminal. Okay, but can we all agree dual terminal has good value? That's what I'm trying to point out when I talk about these speed duel cards. As well as a bunch of other ones like the speed duel Blue Eyes, the ultra rare promo from the speed duel pack. Those are insanely high in value, and this is something I constantly grab your attention to because once again, whether you like it or don't like it, the market does not care. It only cares about value, and if it's hard for you to get, I want it times 3. We also have the Foolish Barrier, the Lost Arts promotion, with a $17 market price. It's roughly around $28. Why is that? Because once again, how easy for you to get the Lost Arts promo version of Foolish Burial? It's not. It's hard. It's hard for all of us, and that's why it's so much money. Next, guys, we have the Lost Arts Monster Reborn. This is another card that's slowly rising in value. $32 market price. It's roughly around $30 in the market. And to be honest with you, this card, as time goes on, will increase in value. Unless Konami makes an ultimate rare version of Monster Reborn, this will be one of the highest variances of value for Monster Reborn. Of course, you also have the original print, LOB first edition versions. That's going to be high in value. But if you don't have that one, this is it right here for the most expensive version. Going back to dual terminals, consider Pleiades, dual terminal 7 with a $33 market price. I mean, you got a listing over here 28. After that, it's $35 for this card. Random values for like Constellar cards are just rising in the market. And when I see Constellars, as an old school Yu-Gi-Oh player, I think, wait a minute, Constellars were out, and what was else out with Constellars? Evil Swarms. This is something nobody's looking at, nobody's talking about, and you should be focused on. When you see Constellars going up in value, the opposite of Constellars is Evil Swarm. Any old school Yu-Gi-Oh player will tell you this, by the way. Well, that's what you need to focus on, because this is already rising high in value. To be honest, I really don't know why any of these Constellar cards are rising high in value. They just are. I'll be honest with you. But when I saw this, I go, great, Evil Swarm time. That's what I did. I'm just throwing it out there for you guys. Next, Abyss Actor Yellow Madonna. We should have saw this coming. Legendary Duels, White Dragon Abyss, of course it is. Only printing, currently holding $1 in the market. Well, it's almost bought out. I mean, you got a listing over here for 3, but then, I mean, look at this. You got a listing of 1, a listing of 1, a listing of 7 at 4, a listing at 3, and then a listing at 3, and then have fun trying to find Abyss Actor Yellow Madonna. It's just very hard to find this card. We also have Tyrant's Temper. comes out Starstrike Blast. Do I need to say anything else? I mean, it's a value set, and when it came out at the time, it was not a valuable card. That's literally the overall theme of Starstrike Blast. Currently with $3 market price, the card right now has a listing at $3, then $4, then $5, then $6, and then good luck finding Tyrant's Temper. Up next, guys, we have the Numeron cards. So, I don't know what's going to happen as far as, like, the Numeron cards. I mean, I did see in a video, the Legendary Duels video with the most enthusiastic Jerome, full of energy, talking about Numeron cards, and these have a potential to go up in value. Obviously, if the harder ones are the ones you want to focus on. The 100 Numeron Dragon, which came out, Dragon's Legends Unleashed, is currently like $16 in the market. The one I've been looking at heavily is Numeron Force. Another card with a $10 market price. It's an ultimate rare, and currently it's still right now $10. That's another card you just want to focus on because, like I said, we don't know if Numeron's going to be good or not. If they are good, this probably will be bought out, let's be honest. We also have Alot the Golden Lord. Now, this is crazy. $120 market price. Alot the Golden Lord is actually at $115. It's going down. There was some news the other day, and I uploaded a video, and I quickly took it down because I didn't know if it was verified or not, about the new Gold set. And one of the reprinted cards was Alot the Golden Lord. That sounded really weird to me, but it kind of makes sense. You have a new Gold set. You're trying to get Yu-Gi-Oh! Players back into Gold, which I think is a terrible idea. I'll probably make a video about that later on. But you have Alot the Golden Lord in Gold series. I mean, it's so weird because it just recently came out of Secret Slayers, but it's kind of cool if they did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be kind of, you'd be like, wow, Konami, you just released this card. But gold, I guess. Konami, you guys really thinking outside the box, aren't you? Next, guys, we have Puppet King coming out of Crimson Crisis. 86 cents market value, and there's almost none in the market. I mean, if you want a first edition version of Puppet King, it's $25. If you want a lightly played, unlimited, it's $2 with shipping included. So yeah, Puppet King. I don't know why, but all I know is that this is what happens when you get these old school secret rares. Puppet King out of Crimson Crisis. Once again, like I said, secret rare. There's not many on the market. This is what you get, by the way. Next, guys, real quickly, I just want to pause. Last time I was on Florida, I did a live stream talking about buying the Microsoft Surface, and this is what I'm using, Microsoft Surface Book 2. I really need to make a video showing you all the equipment I use, but I'm just throwing out there in case anyone's confused. Once again, this is a Microsoft Surface Book 2. It's what I use to record this. It just makes it a lot easier. I'm using a Logitech camera, not my cleaner camera, because it's a lot heavy to pack on a plane, a DSLR camera, so this is what I'm basically using, and yeah, let me know how it is in the comments down below. We also have Dragoonie Phalanx, a card coming out of Duel Terminal 3, with a $17 market price. Well, you can get one over here. It's signed by somebody for $35. I mean, there's other versions of the card, so you don't have to like run and grab the highest rarity version. You also get the secret rare coming out of Hidden Arsenal. That's about $5. You got the Legendary Collection Kaiba, which is about $2. So once again, there's no like running to go ahead and grab this card. You don't need a rush for it. It's recently seen play in the Rocket FTK decks. They're using one Dragoonie Phalanx because that's like a Nita card. But also Dragoonies are getting more support, so it's hype behind that. I don't know. Even though I want Dragoonies to be good, I really want them to be good because I think it's time we need a good Dragon deck besides Rockets. I don't know if it's going to be Dragoonies. I have zero idea. I think it'll be something more or less Twilight version of a deck, which is really a deck that utilizes light and dark monsters to create a bunch of combos. But we'd have to see. Stygian Street Patrol coming at Duel's Revolution, the original print secret rare with an $8 market price, unlimited at $14. You want a first edition version? No big deal. It's only $100 for one. $100 for one. And the thing is about Stygian Street Patrol, there's a bunch of other listings of this card. I mean, a ton of them. Look at it. They're cheap as 10 cents for common, but if you want the original print secret rare first edition, it's $100. Value. Next, we have Potted Eyes. Now, I want to talk about Pot for a little while because I feel like it's important. Looking at Potted Eyes Ultimate Rare coming out of OTS Sonic Pack 11, it's roughly around $84. It's a little bit down with the release of the Collector's Rare version, which is still relatively high, but still going down in value. If you had to look at both values of these cards, you would see Potted Eyes Ultimate Rare instantly start going down a little bit when the minute Collector's Rare came out, which is insanely overpriced, and now we're seeing the Collector's Rare slowly go down in value as Potted Eyes Ultimate Rare is out. So we're seeing a lot of advantage to these cards. And you can focus on Ultimate Rare, you can focus on Collector's Rares, you can also focus on the Secret Rare, which is something that nobody is really talking about. Secret Potted Eyes is currently $18 in the market price. Lightning Pit first edition is $21. After that one's gone, it's roughly around $25 for Potted Eyes Secret Rare. It's only going to get higher, by the way. Look at Pot of Extravagance. It didn't really change much. I mean, The collector's rare is slowly going down. We knew that was going to happen. The market price is showing to be almost there, 200. The real price listing is $193. It's going down in value, like we said, knew it was going to. The secret rare was $676. Its price listing is $70, and then the ultra rare is $44 for a pot of extravagance. So there's a lot of variance in prices of pot of extravagance. So what's going to happen? Well, the answer is simple. Konami will ultimately release a pot of extravagance again and again and again. You'll see comments, you'll see supers. The values will definitely change for a pot of extravagance. The real change is when Ultimate Rare pot of extravagance comes out, and then we see collector's rares actually go down because Ultimate Rares has the highest value. So keep an eye out for that. But right now, looking at it, I don't know. I personally have a playset of the Ultra Rare pot of extravagance. I don't really like it. I don't care about it because you're holding something knowing it's going to be going down in value. What do you do about that? Well, obviously you sell it. So that's basically what I'm personally thinking about. And if you're holding Ultra Rare pot of extravagance, you have to realize you're holding cards that are guaranteed to go down in value. This is a fact. And we don't have to look too far. I mean, look at Potter's eyes. It's literally what pot of extravagance's future is. It has the ultimate rare. It has a secret rare. There's your ultra rare, and there's comments all day long, and there's even a rare at 69 cents. All this is going to go down in value. We know it's going to happen. There's no question about it. The only question is, what do you do right now about that with that information? That's all there is right now. Once again, I think pot of extravagance coming out with an ultimate rare coming up soon will definitely change the price point. The question, of course, Konami, is when are you going to make an ultimate rare pot of extravagance? Are you doing OTS 14 or OTS 24? That would definitely vehemently change the price. And with that information, I think we have to consider the fact that what are you going to do when you hold secret rares or collector's rares? Are you going to just maintain holding it? That makes no sense. So I like infinite permits, and I want to share something with you, Paisanos. I played in the locals the other day. Well, my friend had a church, and I played in his locals, 14-man locals, played Rocket FTK. I'll probably have a deck profile coming up on this channel. And I opened Duel Overload, and in my Duel Overload opening, one box, I pulled infinite permits. So I could say, and quote back to the lovely John 4:12, saying, if thy plays FTK dank decks, thy gets rewarded with infinite permits. It's in the Bible. You don't need to look it up. I looked it up already. Don't even look at it. It's a thing. So what I'm trying to say is, you don't really need to go ahead and buy Duel Overload anymore. I mean, let's be honest with you. This set's been open to hell. It'll be a long while before we see any value, but it is cool to see that there's still good value in Duel Overload. There's still good value in some sealed. I still think that there's a lot of things that need to be changed as far as how we analyze cards and moving forward. Because like I said, and I said it over and over again, I'll keep saying it, sealed value is dead value. Like buying Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster boxes is sealed. Unless you go pre-order that bad boy and get it early and guaranteed and get it at a good deal and then do the pre-sale prices, there's no reason to buy booster boxes of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Set. It makes no sense. You buy the singles market. But it is cool to see that there is still good value in some of these boxes. One less infinite permits though. And then we have the OTS Tournament Pack 13, and there it is. Here we go. I mean, look at it. OTS Tournament Pack 13 with Book of Moon Ultimate Rare with a $114 listing. The market price is saying $97, but then again, Book of Moon was a couple of $100 the other day. And it went down. Why is that? Because more Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are starting to go to locals, more Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are pulling OTS 13, and more Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are listing the card, because why would you hold a Book of Moon at such high value? Are you that dedicated of a Go player? Abyss Dweller, which was $100, $85 currently in the market price, is currently $75. The reason it's this value and it's so low is because what decks meta-wise is using Abyss Dweller, needs Abyss Dweller, and was willing to have the player pay the high amount of money for Abyss Dweller. There was just almost none. I'm not saying Abyss Dweller is a terrible card. It's an insanely good card, but you're not going to pay $100 for a card that might be used. You know what I'm saying? It just makes no sense. Even the biggest rarity Yu-Gi-Oh! Fiends are not doing this because we're not dumb enough to waste value. We want the best rarity, but we don't want to waste the best value for it. That's why I basically do this channel and talk to you guys about it, actually. Then we have Trash Drop Facilia at $45. Gee, who knew a card with a $58 market price went down to $48? Let's be honest with you, $45 is way too expensive for a card in which is going to be going lower in value in the market. Next, the next highest card, Scrap Golem. Alright, Orcus players, I guess you didn't buy it yet. And more importantly, Deep Sea Diva, Super Rare. One of the very few cards at OTS 13 that's good. Super Rare Deep Sea Diva with a $4.50 market price is down to about $3 forward shipping for Deep Sea Diva. See, I told you, just wait. Eventually, this card will be going back for lower. And to be honest with you, this card is still going to be going lower in value. Once again, as you players keep going to those locals, opening OTS Tournament Pack 13 and grabbing their cards. I'm not saying OTS Tournament Back 13 is a big waste. There are certain cards like Form of Synchron, Body of Shark, Crystal Wing, Synchro Dragon. These are great cards. Generator Token, I'm really excited to go ahead and buy me some of those. I haven't bought any yet. Like, these are good cards, but overall, when you look at OTS 13, OTS 12, OTS 11, it's almost like, what are you doing? Like, you guys got drunk and made an OTS pack, it feels like. But it is really cool to get your hands on a lot of these cards. Like, once again, Super Rare Deep Sea Diva, a card in which had, for the Super Rare, at one point, a price point of like $100 from the Turtle Pack 4 Deep Sea Diva. It's the same thing, mind you. I think the text is a little bit more wider on the Deep Sea Diva Super Rare, as you can see over here. And the current value for the Turtle Pack 4 is $94. So it is cool for that, for the water players, which there are still a lot of. And I think especially with Deep Sea Minstrel coming out recently, we'll see more water players, which is good and bad. You know, good that there's more water players. Bad if you're not playing water and you're playing against a guy who is at a regionals and you're still debating on how to use your deck. He's probably going to shotgun you. So anyway, guys, this is the video. Once again, I really appreciate you guys watching. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and like I said, comment down below. What are you looking into? I'll say right now, a little answer to what I'm looking into personally in the market. I think I'm done with deck cores. Every now and then I'll grab a random one out and I'll take care of it 1, 2, 3, throw it back in the deck box, put it aside. What I'm personally looking into is high rarity cards. Even though the cards in the high rarity market are insanely exploded, not all of them are. And as I do these market watches, I'll talk about more high rarity cards that I'm personally invested in, that are cheap, that nobody's looking at right now. Like we talked earlier about Cancelo Pleiades, and how Cancelos are starting to get bought out for Duel Terminal, and how I turn around to Evil Swarms. I own 2 deck cores of Dual Terminal Evil Swarms. Full Dual Terminal Evil Swarms. That's what you gotta do. You gotta go in and grab it when nobody's looking. When you see a yin yang and you see the white getting good, go on and on the black. That's the winning ticket. But everyone focuses on the white and the yin yang, being Cancelos over here, because they're like, oh, it's going to value? Let's ride the train up. No, 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 no. You go where nobody's looking at for value, and that's where you get your big value. Now, that's for a deck core, like I said. I'm personally looking at high rarity cards. That market is a lot more hard to get involved in because, like I said, everyone's focused on it, but there's still a lot of value. And once again, like I said, as I do these market watches, we'll definitely talk about it. Anyway, Paisano, it's your boy V, and you Paisanos, you Paisanos have a great day.